Eduardo Lopez writes, hey guys, a few months ago, John, Kristian, and Schnepp talked about making a list of movies that everyone should see at some point. Whatever happened to that? As a current film student, I would love it if you guys did this. Thanks and keep up the great work.
Yeah, we brought up this idea, and it is crazy how many people still email me, tweet me, and everything about wanting that list. So basically, a couple months back, Schnepp and I said, what we got to do is we got to put together a list of what we think are like 20 films that are not necessarily the 20 greatest films of all time, but 20 films that we feel that if you're a film fan, these are 20 films you have to have in your repertoire. You have to have these 20 films. You need to have watched these 20 films. Going back, some slightly more modern, a lot of classics, things like that. And we just have never gotten around to doing it. Right. But we talked about it in our staff meeting and today. We are doing it. And it's probably not just going to be me and Schnepp. We'll probably get Kristian and Mark involved, Dennis involved as well, in getting that list put together. So hang tight. It is absolutely coming. We are going to put that list together, and we're looking forward to doing it. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going to meld. We're basically going to take our top 20s and then kind of meld them together. So it's not like
to make one definitive list.
Movies. It's like it's going to be like what we all will agree on is like you have to see these 20 movies.
So we're in agreement like Bloodsport, Death Warrant, Nowhere to Run,
without question.
Hard Target, Double Impact, Lionheart. All those movies should be in.
Really, it's a list of those plus 12 more.
Right. Crawl, Battle Beyond the Stars,
what 12 movies do we put alongside of those?
Highlander 2, The Quickening, stuff like that.
You have to reduce the amount of movies that you're talking about because I threw so many Van Damme movies in there.
That's right.
It's like, here's Mark's 8 Van Damme movies, and then here's Citizen Kane.
And spoilers, Citizen Kane will most likely. What's no-brainers that'll be on there? I think we're all going to say Citizen Kane.
Lawrence of Arabia.
I was going to say, I think we're all going to say Lawrence of Arabia.
I don't know if this would be. Alien is a film that I think everyone should
We'll see. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to put down a list, and we'll probably argue about a bunch of them. I think we should have a list of 20, and then our own personal like 3 runners up that didn't make the list.
Here's how we said we're going to do it, and I think this is kind of a good way. So we're going to get like me, Dennis, Mark, Schnepp, and Kristian. So the 5 of us, we're going to make each one of us will make a list of 20, and then we're going to have an empty list of 20, and then we'll go through all of our 5 lists and say any film that's on all of our lists, move it over into that list of 20.
Cool.
Then if there's still some empty spots, what movie is on at least 4 of the list? Move those over into 20, and we'll keep doing that until we've got a full list of 20. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to be fighting hard for Easy Rider, man. Now, dude, I know Van Damme isn't in it, but it's great.
Easy Rider, I'm with you on that.
There's one with 2 right there.
Apocalypse Now, bam.
It'll be interesting to see. And remember, once again, we're not necessarily saying what are the 20 greatest films of all time.
Right.
But these are films that if you want to really get a grasp of where a lot of films that were influenced later on and what was groundbreaking, these are the ones that we're going to try to do. So that should be a lot of fun.
20 could be really hard, though. We might have to go to 30.
Oh, there's going to be
I think our way we're doing it of the films that all of us agreed on, then 4 of us agreed on. I think.
But just imagine, like you guys all are going to say Star Wars.
We could do 100.
So it's like 3 Star Wars. That's like this only leaves 17
well,
films
that's
out
right.
of the entire history
all 6
of film.
Star Wars movies should be all 7 after December.
I'm just saying, like maybe we should also bracket into like it has to be at least 2 movies every 5 years.
I love when we do the video, everybody's going to be bandaged up and have black eyes and stuff.
For me, I would say like Star Wars for me would be like I would count personally the original trilogy as 1 spot. I would count that.
Or you
as
could throw
1
Empire
spot
in there as a pretty good representative of all things Star Wars and maybe the best film in the Star Wars universe.
If there's a Star Wars movie, we'll just say, okay, we got to agree that 1 Star Wars movie will be the representative of Star Wars. So whether that's Empire or the original. Or
yeah, and my Ewoks would lose, and I accept that even though it's my favorite movie.
Return of the Jedi is my favorite of the series, too.
It's so great.
It is so great. All right, folks.
What's wrong with you nerds? Just kidding, people from Texas. Just kidding. I'm a nerd, too.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.